Hello guys and welcome to Oko Inspiration. On our channel, we are often talking about personal development and improvement, motivation, productivity, and success. The ultimate life goal of most people is, however, happiness. But the question is, how do we achieve pure joyfulness? Gratitude plays a major role. A lot of people don't realize the power that gratitude has. In this video, we are going to tell you why being grateful can change your life for the better, and how you can become more positive and therefore more successful. Here's what we're going to cover in this video. First of all, we will talk about what gratitude actually is. After that, we will explain why gratitude is so important. And lastly, we will tell you how you can transform your mind into having an abundance of gratitude, along with an action plan of how to remain grateful. Make sure you watch the entire video so that you don't miss out on any of this, and most importantly, make sure you get to the action plan at the end. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Number 1. Let's discuss what gratitude actually is. Gratitude is a feeling of thankfulness and appreciation for what we have. It can be thankfulness for something big, like being alive, or something small, like a sunny day. Gratitude can, however, also be more than just a feeling. It also comprises action taken to show appreciation. You can express gratitude by doing something nice for someone, or simply by expressing appreciation verbally. One way of doing this is by genuinely saying thank you. Number 2. Now, why is gratitude so important? You can think of gratitude as being a limitless source of happiness. Gratitude can lead to better health, improved relationships, and an increased feeling of joy, satisfaction, and contentment. Gratitude helps us focus on the good things in our life, and it can boost our mood. When we are feeling grateful, you might have noticed that we become more positive and upbeat. So if you're looking for a more content life, try expressing gratitude in some sort of way. Tony Robbins, world-renowned motivational and self-help trainer, says that success without gratitude is the biggest failure of all time, and I totally agree with that. In a recent interview with Gary Vee, he spoke about the subject and mentioned that he specifically knew of billionaires, that's with a B, that had more money than they would ever be able to spend. However, these people, he didn't mention their names, were feeling utterly miserable. Imagine having a Ferrari, a luxury yacht, a private plane, and a private island, but walking around being utterly miserable. Why are they feeling utterly miserable? Well, it's because they are not grateful for what they currently have. They have no gratitude. But why exactly, you might ask? Well, because their perception is that they should have a larger private island, 2 Ferraris, and a bigger yacht. They tended to never be satisfied. Unfortunately, this lies in our nature. When we achieve something, we immediately look for the next thing we want to have. Oftentimes, we also achieve our next goal, but still feel sad and dissatisfied, and this situation goes on and on. What we should do is stop and take a moment of appreciation for what we have right now every day. A lot of us might now think, those billionaires are not in their right state of mind. If I had that kind of money, I would definitely be appreciative. But that's often wrong. If you're not already happy right now, it's less likely that you will be happy once you have achieved all your goals. No matter how much you are struggling right now, there are still things you can be grateful for right now that you overlook. Why do we always want to achieve more? Because we want to experience a certain type of feeling, but that feeling can already be attained right now. You could be a penniless barber and be happier than everyone else. Why? Because you might sincerely appreciate your loving wife, for example. The point of this video is not to discuss whether money actually makes you happy or not, as that's a different video. The point here is to understand why gratitude is so important. Something we should never forget is that even if we are on low income in a Western country, we are still part of the richest people on earth. Most of us just have typical Western world problems. A lot of us are unhappy because we scroll on social media and feel like our life is not enough just because we see a lot of people enjoying and living their life to the fullest, and we wish we were in their position. Yes, they might have a few or several happy moments, but we only ever see the highlights and hardly ever see the things people are struggling with, and we do not see if they are really happy. There is more to success than just money and popularity. We live in a world of constant ambition, and although being super productive is great, but we can't forget to be grateful for what we already have achieved, otherwise we fail. When you take the time to express gratitude, you're not only showing appreciation for the good things in your life, you're also making a positive difference in the world. Gratitude is contagious, so when you express it, you're spreading love and good vibes to those around you. If you like what you heard so far, please subscribe to the channel and press the like button. We have regular reminders that will give you that boost that we all need from time to time, and YouTube will send you more videos like this. We now know that gratitude is a powerful emotion that has many benefits, but regardless of all, it's still not always easy to feel grateful, especially when we are in a down phase. It might be easy to be grateful for a certain thing one day, but the next day we might have forgotten everything again. Therefore, we now come to the most important part. Here is how we remain grateful, your action plan. Number 1. Mentally acknowledge your blessings daily. Take a pause, have a think about what you actually have. Think about the small things that you take for granted that a lot of people do not have. No matter how challenging your circumstances may be, there is always something to be thankful for. Identify at least 2 things each day that you're grateful for. You can be thankful for the simplest of things, like a cup of clean water, which is something that many billions in the world don't have, or a warm bed under a safe roof with a loving partner next to you. If you're scrolling and watching this video on your smartphone, then just realize that there are billions, yes, billions of people who are so poor in the world, they have no smartphone or internet or technology. How fortunate are we? Yes, life can be tough, but be grateful. One saying from Gandhi really stuck in my head. He said, "I was sad because I didn't have any shoes, but then I saw a man who had no feet." Just pause and think about that for a minute. We always compare ourselves to people who have more than us. What we should do is think about all the people who are worse than us. Your hardships might actually be blessings. It's all about perspective. You, however, need some kind of empathy and sympathy to be grateful for the little things. Focus on the little good moments from your day, no matter how brief they may be. Remember that everyone has ups and downs, and try to be grateful for the good times, even during the tough times. Be mindful of your thoughts. Your thoughts play a big role in how you feel. If you find yourself dwelling on negative things, consciously redirect your thoughts to something positive. For example, if you're feeling stressed about an upcoming deadline at work, take a few deep breaths and focus on the fact that you have a job and you're able to earn money, and use that money and spend it however you like. Number 2. After that, take it one step further. Keep a daily gratitude journal. Write down all the things you just thought about. This can help you be more mindful of the present moment. Do not just write down bullet points. Try to be really specific. Therefore, you just made your own personal affirmation list. Read it out loud. Gratitude is a feeling that comes from within, but like we said, it can also be expressed outwardly. Here are a few ways to show your gratitude towards others. Number 3. Practice verbal kindness. Say thank you often and mean it. Smile and be friendly to others, even if you don't know them. Number 4. Practice acts of kindness. Think about the people who made a positive difference in your life and express your gratitude to them. Do something nice and kind for someone without expecting anything in return. You can, for example, start with writing a thank you note or sending a thoughtful gift to someone. One of the best ways to feel good is to do good. When you perform acts of kindness, you not only make a difference in someone else's life, but you also boost your own happiness and sense of well-being. Number 5. Get into the habit of not complaining. Do not just criticize others. Do not complain about current issues, especially in a world where bad news get more airtime than good news. Complaining becomes the norm. We complain about the economy, the government, our work, the weather, the neighbors, absolutely everything. Start to be thankful and positive. Number 7. If you're still struggling with finding ways to feel grateful, then take it to the extreme and make a trip to Africa or Asia and go to one of the poorer parts of the world. If you now say, "I can't afford this," then just take a look on YouTube. Find one of the many videos showing the plight of refugees in Syria or Ethiopia, for example. Then go into yourself, reflect, and compare your situation with theirs. Those were all the tips. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a comment below telling us what you're grateful for. Be grateful at all times while striving to be greater at all times. Take care, and we will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day.